This is definitely not going to be your ordinary spring cleaning. Let's hop into it. What's going on, guys? Unofficial Lego here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video, as I had mentioned, we're going to be doing a little bit of a spring cleaning here in our Lego room. That there, of course, is going to include the shelf. It's going to include a little bit of the Lego city, although that there overall is going to be a whole work in progress. Some stuff going on underneath the city, and what I really overall evidently would like to complete here with what's going on underneath here. This whole cluster of different boxes and Lego stuff. There's Lego underneath here. There's all types of Lego buckets and bins right here that need to be organized and properly placed. And well, let's not forget this little ongoing collection of sets here, unbuilt sets, sealed sets if I should also add on, and where their home should be. The Lego room over the winter months has really become a fluster. It's really become a mess here, and there's two big main reasons for that overall reasoning. And yeah, they're kind of my excuses here. For one thing, a lot of these update videos here with the overall Lego room, Lego city, ended because of my camera breaking, so there just wasn't really any purpose in making any videos. And if there's no purpose in making any videos, well, there's no purpose into really, I guess, cleaning anything up and really doing anything and updating anything here with the room. So overall, to give you guys an in general idea of how I plan out to really scope over this whole overall idea of cleaning up our overall Lego room here. For one thing, to be clear here, this is going to be an overall cleaning, and for another thing, I'm going to be splitting it up into multiple parts, so hit the subscribe button and notification bell to be notified when new videos are coming out. Because I do plan to do this whole spring cleaning project here in a span of a couple of videos, probably like 2 or 3 videos here. Also, as I had mentioned, secondary, that this is going to be cleaning, not necessarily updating or anything like that. So I won't really be swapping out any of the builds or anything like that. I won't be building anything new from this whole collection over here and displaying it over here or anything like that. I'm going to be saving those for future videos. On top of that, a long-awaited project that I also would love to do here in the next coming weeks here, and maybe months if I can, is to hopefully get another shelf, much like this one, in the room here, because we just have so much stuff to really display here. Also, I gotta put this somewhere and give it a permanent home. I have all these bins, as I had mentioned over here, that are just like piled up and kind of just like making a mess. I have stuff overall that had been piling up in here through the holidays and stuff. As I had mentioned, I have all these sets over here. These are mostly from the holidays, actually, believe it or not, and also my birthday. Oh, I just hit that. But as I had mentioned, a majority of these are from the holidays and also from my birthday and just kind of overall in general type of collecting. I keep hitting this because it's not on the table all the way there. That there's going to be, of course, continuously updated, of course, though, with the city updates here on the channel as well. So overall, I think the main focus for today's spring cleaning Lego room update here, I definitely would like to get this whole area right here managed. It's simply in the middle of the room pretty much, and it's just sitting here. I have a few puppet things. There's a whole shelf, believe it or not, behind there, and this is Christmas stuff that needs to be put away properly, and Funko props that need to be displayed properly, and a cardboard helmet that needs to be displayed properly. It's a Bad Batch one, which is fairly cool, and I know this is totally unrelated to Lego or anything, but I definitely think it's cool and worth showing off. However, I digress here. I'm going to go ahead and essentially just clean this all up, and I'll update you guys in a matter of minutes. I mean, there really is a lot of different fun stuff here. I have a Spider-Man set right here that I never built here that can go in the collection of unbuilt sets. Also, a huge thing that I am very aware of is something that I need to change here, just for safety measures type of thing, is I want to take all of these different sealed sets here and I want to put them on top of this table, simply for the time being, for the spring months here, of course. It's luckily enough a problem I've never had to deal with. However, I just never, I guess a bad thing to be too careful is something with flooding. Kind of going through this though, as I had mentioned, there's a Spider-Man set here that just doesn't need to be here. We got unrelated Lego stuff, a Wild West holster with kids, a train set right here, well, I guess like a Lionel type of thing that just doesn't need to be with our Lego stuff here. So, of course, as I had mentioned, we have some more Lego bins underneath that stuff, and this, I guess, whole conglomerate can be kind of compressed, I guess, in a sense. And I guess my overall goal for this area right here is to take all this stuff, maybe put it up here and move it into some different areas, maybe somewhere where it might be better and more rather better displayed, or maybe rather better, I guess, positioned, or storage is the word I'm looking for. And well, yeah, as I had mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and rummage through some of this stuff and I'll update you guys in a few minutes. Alright, I guess this is kind of considered like the first update here of this overall in general area right here. It's only been a couple of minutes, like I want to say like only like 5 or 10 minutes now at this point. I think I've made a little bit of a dent. Now this here cardboard box has boxes inside of it, and it's something to kind of keep it like that because it's the best possible option for us right now of how it's condensing everything. However, something I wanted to point out is this cool collection of some of these Lego books, like the character, I guess like books here and that type of stuff is something really, really cool. And something I would like to put actually in some type of way of like display. I think would be very, very nice to see. Well, this one's kind of stuck. There we go. Harry Potter. Oh, the original visual dictionary. I actually have 2 of these. The other one's pretty damaged, but it's something I would like to put all these books actually over here, somewhere on these shelves. I would like to get, of course, as I have been mentioning here on the channel in these types of videos for months and months, as what it feels like now at this point in time, and it really has, is to, of course, get another shelf in here. So maybe we could put some of these Lego books on an actual shelf. Maybe one of these shelves right here. Maybe I could clean this one up here and maybe put some of those books on there. And yeah, as I had mentioned, I have these 2 other visual dictionaries right here. I have the newer one right here with Boba Fett on it. Looks absolutely phenomenal. And this one right here, Darth Vader, as more beaten up right here with some of that duct tape though, but nonetheless, amazing books. So fun to look through those, especially in my earlier days. Very nostalgic, of course, for me as well. And something else I think I should mention is I have a crap ton of unbuilt sets. I think that's kind of like the elephant in the room. As of for right now, I have all of these right here. I have a good portion of right here. I have 3 Mandalorian battle packs. I stocked up on those because Mando Season 3 is definitely coming up, and those are going to skyrocket in price. Not that I really plan to resell them or anything like that. It's just nice to have in the collection. I got Unbuilt Sets here. The gift with purchase. Yeah, gift with purchase. Carrot House. I have no idea where that's from, when it's from at that. It maybe, for all I know, it could be from last Easter, because I don't remember this from this Easter, because I didn't go at all. I have like 3 sets in here. No, I have 2. I actually had my brother take one of the sets in here. No problem in that, but whatever. So I guess as what I'm trying to get at here is with all these different sealed sets here is really finding a permanent home for them somewhere in the Lego room where they're going to be safe and honestly overall safe from any type of water damage or leaking damage. Something that's kind of common here in the spring here, although as I had also mentioned, is something I'm very lucky and fortunate to be with, is I've never really had that as a problem, is to have any of that type of, I guess, leaking and flooding here, especially in the basement. Also, real quick, these look so ratty, and they've been here for years and years. They're like paper. I made these when I was like in middle school, labeling what all these drawers are, and this was supposed to be like building stuff, but none of these are accurate anymore because I don't really have building stuff in here. I have more vehicles. This one's completely contributed to vehicles like cars and airplanes, helicopters, whatever. And then this one's kind of more just like random stuff. I would like to put these together and like have them next to each other. I think is something that would be nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get back to work here, and I'll be back and I'll update you guys in a couple more minutes. Okay, so considerably an update number 2 here for overall spring cleaning here in our first video here, as I should also mention. I just want to give you guys a little bit of an overview here with all these different containers here. Not necessarily what's inside of them or anything like that, but I guess like what's like the amount that I have, essentially is I guess what I'm getting at. So I have this one right here, very heavy. Jeez. Alright, so I have that one right there. And underneath this is a bag of Lego that's in a container, so it's contained, which is very cool. So the whole idea and the point of clearing this area out here with all these containers and bins and buckets and whatever else is so I can get back here, essentially, and so I can also come over here into the collectibles area. Something I'm totally probably going to do off screen here with the whole collectible area, because I have puppets and I have Funko Pops and I have I got Black Series all over here, and that type of stuff is going to be all displayed over here. I would also like to have another shelf as I hit buckets, another shelf to be put over here, but that's going to be done after the matter of whenever I'm able to get a shelf over here, because this is priority, and this would be more of a secondary thing to have another shelf over here, and that would simply be mostly for Funko Pops, Black Series, like helmets, and also the Black Series action figures is also something I'm very, very into, or would at least like to get more into here. So, entirely, I have to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not really working too much here with a plan. I'm kind of just uncovering everything and then kind of taking it from there. So I'm guessing here what my overall plan here for as of right now. And yes, if you guys have been wondering this entire time, I should mention, I have mentioned in previous videos, this is a gunk droid, if you guys were curious. It's like a Gonk costume, actually. I made a short film about that. I'll have it linked in the description down below, in case you guys were wondering, like, what is this blue thing that's just, like, here, that's, like, cardboard. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have that in a link down in the description down below. It's a Gonk Star Wars fan film, of course. Very cool. The overall plan here for what we're gonna be doing here with these is, I think we're gonna put these over here so they're up leveled here, away from where any, I guess, water or anything like that could get on the carpet and, well, mess up any of those boxes, of course, because I am very... I don't know how to put it. I just love my boxes. I don't know. Lego fans are weird. We love our boxes. Also, on top of this little bit of an update here, I wanted to give you guys an overview of the current status of the room here. I got, well, most ice legal part of it over here. The rest of it's in that bag. I got stuff here, all over here. Yeah, stuff is kind of spread all throughout the room. You guys kind of get the gist here. It's kind of hectic here. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all this stuff kind of essentially just pushed back over here into this area, all the bins and that stuff. I'm going to start clearing off this table. There's something very, very special in this brown box that I've not shared with you guys. Something I'm probably going to show you guys in a separate video, because that there is one of my white whales, and it's absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm so glad that I got my hands on it. I'm going to clear off this table here, and I'm going to get all the sealed sets up there, those sealed sets up there, and we're going to call it a day. Furthermore, from there, hopefully in future videos, or maybe just between videos, is I'm going to take all this stuff and just put it into this corner as I had originally planned. And then in the second videos and videos to come here with the spring cleaning, is we can update this stuff here. We're not necessarily update it, but kind of clean it up, spice it up, and most importantly, dust it off. I am also very fortunate here, aside from the whole flooding part of things here in the whole Lego world, and special things of having your stuff in a basement, is I don't have any windows in here either, so I'm very lucky when it comes to dust. There's not a lot of dust in here that gets on the shelves, that gets on the cities, that gets like on anything really all that much. One last thing before I do all that stuff I would like to mention is these like empty boxes. As I had mentioned, Lego fans, yes, we are very weird and we're very obsessive and protective of our boxes for like no apparent reason. Believe it or not, I also have a bunch of boxes underneath there and up here. These are like, I don't know, very, I guess not valuable sets, but just like special ones, all up here. Most likely Cantina box, that's just a must keep, I guess. A bunch of those. Something I would like to do is kind of start cycling these out, just getting rid of them, letting them go type of thing. But these, for as of right now, I'm going to be keeping here until I get myself a Boba Fett Starship, Slave 1. I'm probably going to get rid of this box because it's, well, it has like that on it. And then I think I have 2 X-Wings. I think there's another, yep, there is. Yeah, one of those can go too. Like, in full honesty and transparency, they're just empty boxes. These are just sitting here. Same thing goes for this Batman one. This one was actually for my little brother. I don't know why I still have it. I don't like Batman. I don't really like DC, and I don't like Lego DC. I don't like Lego Batman. I haven't even seen the new Batman movie, actually, yet, although I've heard very good things about it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do all that stuff that I had said, and I'll update you guys in just a few moments. Okay, all good things considered here. We got this all cleared up. Well, a small price for salvation on 2 things here, to quote Thanos. This, everywhere. It's self-explanatory. It's a total mess right here. And the second thing is the city took a massive hit with getting just a bunch of crap up here. Not crap necessarily, but just stuff up here. Well, I did have a few things down here, such as this Quinjet, or this Harry Potter clock tower right there, that helicopter right there, this Stormtroopers troop transports, what else, this helicopter right here, that were all down here, and well, the city took the hit here, and I just set those up here, because I don't really have anywhere else to put them. I did put a few down here, Space Police, Battle Droid B1 transports there, but other than that, I don't really have anywhere else to put this stuff. Like, of course I could jam it all into this right up here, but that would just make a whole, I don't know, it would just make it worse, I feel like. I feel there's enough stuff up there. It's kind of already messed up a little bit. Same thing for the city. The city's more messier than this, so let's just have the city take the hit. Now, a little bit of backstory here with this bottom table right here for its initial plan. Well, as of for a couple months ago, this here was supposed to kind of turn into like a Harry Potterville, or town, or village, or whatever you want to call it here, where it's essentially going to take all the castle pieces here from the Harry Potter line and essentially just have them all down here to construct the Hogwarts castle in a full, I guess, layout here. And I think it would be really cool to have, and I still do want to do it. However, for the time being, I want to put all these sealed sets up here, so they're, of course, as I keep on saying, away from any potential water spills or anything like that, flooding, whatever the case may be. It's a very rare thing, but I would also like to get these off the floor so I can take all this and put it into this corner. So that's all kind of cleared up, and I do have floor and a room, and I don't know, I can get around here. Actually, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is such a beauty. I just love seeing that. So the next thing here that I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to take all these sealed sets, of course, as I mentioned, put them up here, give this table a wipe down first beforehand, put all these buckets and bins and glorious Lego containers and whatnot over here. Something I will probably aspire to do, though, however, in the future, is to condense some of these bins into other bins. Is something I would like to do, because this isn't necessary. I feel like this bin, I mean, it can clearly go inside that bin. It can go inside this blue thing right here, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. Same thing applies to this huge thing. Like, it's just huge. I guess that's just fine. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a few smaller bins inside of here. I have a little, like, box of cardboard that has Lego, like this little box, I don't know, cardboard duct tape box thing. I think I made that like way in like middle school, something pretty cool like that. Also, I should mention these sets are also going to be going up here onto this table. Now, my only worry and concern for as of right now is that I just cannot fit all of these sets up here. I would also like to do the most valuable, I mean, both in essence of like, hey, market value, this is a more pricier set and would be harder to kind of replace type of thing up on this table, and also some of my, I guess, white whale type of stuff up here, like stuff that just like I really enjoy, I really like. So it would be that box would have to be like the first thing up here. And yeah, condensing all this stuff onto one single table is also just another hard thing to do. Also, as I keep on mentioning throughout today's video, is the fact that I would love to have more shelves in the room, because these aren't going to stay here forever. These sealed sets and all that, it's not going to stay there forever. It's either I'm going to build them, I sell them, whatever the case may be. They're not going to stay there forever. I would like to get another shelf where I essentially just kind of keep like sealed sets type of thing. It wouldn't be as big as this shelf or anything like that. It would be something a little bit smaller, maybe like this shelf. Well, you guys can't really see it, but there's a shelf there, trust me. Yeah, something like that where I could put sealed sets off of the ground and that type of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff, wipe this table down, and I'll meet you guys in a few moments. I'm not even exaggerating, literally like I saw it like 2.5 minutes later. I went ahead, buzzed right on through this. It was like a game of Tetris, and boom, I got these all sorted down here. I have all like 20 something sets that are down here. I have to grab these ones still. I just remembered I have to put those, but that shouldn't be a hassle. It's just like a couple. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got like 6. I got like 8 right here. They need to also be put up here. They're all fairly smaller sets. Other than that, all of these are up here, and well, yeah, it's probably something I'll probably talk about in a separate video, like all my sealed sets type collection type of thing, because it really is quite the collection. It's like its own separate thing, and it's something I would love to talk about in a separate video. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for future Lego videos here. Of course, if you guys have been digging this video as well, I should also say a huge appreciation, but also drop a like on the video to show that appreciation. Or, well, yeah, you guys know what I mean. I really appreciate that you guys are still watching the video and that you are digging the video. Drop a like. So, definitely a lot of future videos here yet to come on the channel here. This is my beauty. I love this. This is my white whale. I don't know. I love it. I'm going to talk about this one in a whole separate video. A sealed sets collection video is also on the way. And let's not also forget a Lego spring cleaning room update here. Lego room spring cleaning. I don't know. Whatever you want to word it as. Spring cleaning Lego room, of course, update number 2 yet to come here on the channel. I would consider today's video a total, I guess, success here. I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff back over here. Probably between videos, actually, because it's really not that interesting, and it's also like a game of Tetris. It's not as interesting as that, that's to say for the least. This is also sealed. I just got this. It's like a little purple owl for you guys to see there. Very cool. That are also put down here. Something I do also like about this whole overall layout right here is that nothing is on top of something else. It all has like its own spot, its own space here to kind of breathe. So I'm a little hesitant about moving that stuff onto here. So I kind of want to just like clear a shelf off type thing and put it there. Maybe, I don't really know. But if it's off the floor, it's fine. It's safe. So, in essence, to wrap up today's video, it has been an amazing success, and on top of that, it was really, really fun to make. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's been such a long time since I've done anything, I guess, like hands-on with Lego and making that type of content on the channel here. So it's very exciting that I have my hands on a camera here. As I had mentioned in our previous Lego, I guess, I don't know if it was a city or if it was a room update here, but yeah, the whole idea of us being back here with a camera, making these types of videos is something so special and exciting, and I absolutely love to do it. So many more videos here yet to come as I had already mentioned. A sealed collection set videos on the way here. I'm going to go through all these sets here. There's so many that I want to go over here with you guys. The white whale, of course, and then of course continued spring cleaning Lego room updates videos here. I'm going to do like 1 or 2 more parts here on the channel, so be on the lookout for that by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when those videos are coming out. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy, as it really does help the channel, and check out our Instagram, Unofficial Lego, for more Lego related content. Of course, as always, I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What are you guys doing for your spring cleaning in your Lego rooms or your Lego area and with your collection? I would absolutely love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Are you simply doing dusting, or are you rearranging the whole thing? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have an absolutely amazing day, night, whatever the case may be. Peace out.